welcome to Gordon Guitar. So here comes another song from Coldplay called CLOCKS. And Coldplay is really one of my favorite modern pop groups nowadays. So I just couldn't hold back. This song is an old goodie and we're gonna learn some new techniques here on this channel. First off, we need to set our capo here on the first fret to have it really easy to play, and we have 6 different chords. So the first chord we need to learn is the D chord. So it's open D, second G, third B, and second E. Then we go to the A minor, which is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. And then E minor, open E, second A, second D, and open G, B, and E. And then we have this F major 7, which looks like this, and that is third on D, second on G, first on B, and open E. And we have this C chord, third on A, second on D, open G, first on B, and open E. And finally G chord. Third on E, second A, open D, and open G. And then I like to have my ring finger on the third B, and finally third E. So those are the chords, and as you heard in the intro, we have this piano riff going on, which now is a guitar riff. So I'm gonna first show you how to play this one, and it's based on D, A minor, and E minor. So D, A minor, and E minor. So the grip here for D looks a little bit strange because we need to hold like this. And this is the grip for the D chord, so to speak. And the other chords looks like they sound like A minor, you hold like this when you play it, and E minor, you hold like this. So the only difference here is when you hold the D. And I'm gonna show you the pattern here. So when you're playing the D riff pattern here, you're gonna play the D string here. The grip looks like this. It's the 4th on D string, and the 2nd on G string, and the 3rd on B string. So that's the grip, and you're only gonna play those 3 strings. So the pattern looks like this. D and B you play together. You pluck them together like this. So, and then G, D, B, G, and D, B, and G. So one more time. D plus B together, and then G, D, B, G, D, B, G. So slowly. That is one round. And how I play it with my right hand, because we have this pattern which we preferably use our fingers here, the thumb here and index, middle, and ring finger. So when I play this pattern, I use my thumb here on the D string and my ring finger here on the B string. So ring finger and then middle finger for the G string, and then I switch from the thumb to the index just go on ring finger, middle finger and index. This is just my choice of how I would play, because yeah, that's easy for me. But if you still want to use your thumb here through the hole and just use maybe your yeah, your middle finger and index together, it's fine. It's up to you how you want to play that, but this is the easiest way for me to play like this. So one round is like this, and then we move to A minor. Here the pattern looks pretty much the same. You pluck here the open A string together with the B string here when you're holding the A minor, and then G, D, B, G, D, B, G. So one more time. Open A together with B, G, D, B, G, D, B, G. So the transition from D to A minor will be like this, slowly. And then you play A minor 2 times. And then the final chord is the E minor. And the pattern is the same, but this time you have the open E as your bass note, and you play it together with the B, open B. So E plus B, G, D, B, G, D, B, G. Open E plus open B, G, D, G, sorry, B, G, D, B, G. So one round of the D grip here, 2 rounds of A minor, and 1 round of E minor. So altogether it will sound like this, slowly, and then I'm gonna show you the right standard tempo. And standard. So that's it, guys. A bit different for you if you didn't use your fingers on the right hand before, but yeah, it's a great way of practicing, because it will learn you to just handle different songs for future. So a great way to start practicing your right hand. So that riff is coming back during this song. It starts in the intro, and it's like a hook between the verses and so on. But we go on to the verse, and the chords are pretty much the same here. It's D, A minor again, and E minor. And you play this around 4 times. So D, A minor, E minor. And we have a strumming pattern for this, and it's only down strums when you strum these chords during the verses. and it will be downstrums, but we're gonna separate the top notes down here with the bass notes up here. Okay, so the pattern will be top, bass, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass. And it will be like in this rhythm. Top bass, bass, top bass, bass, top bass, top bass, bass, top bass, bass, top bass. And it sounds like this. Top bass, bass, top bass, bass, top bass. So I think you get the feeling there. So you play the intro with this guitar riff 4 times, and then we come to the verse. And this you go 4 times as well. And then we come to this, back to this riff again, and this is the part where it sings "you are." So two times, and then 2 times just the riff without any singing there. So it will be 4 in total, and then we are back at the verse 2, the same as verse 1, 4 rounds of the strumming pattern, which is D, A minor, M minor, and E minor. And then back again to the riff, which is 4 times. So you're gonna play this 4 times. That's 1. So, and then we come to this bridge where he sings "and then nothing else compares." So here is where we're gonna need this F major 7, C and G. So the strumming pattern here is exactly the same as in the verses. So it will be this top bass, bass, top bass, bass, top bass. So it will be 2 strumming patterns of F major 7, 1 of C, and 1 of G. And this 2 F major 7, C, 1 C and 1 G, you play this 3 times, so it will be like this. 2, 1, 1, F major, that's all. F major, C, and G. So like this. So when you play this 3 times, right after the 3rd time where you come here to, this is the 3rd time, C, and then you just go back to the F major 7, and what that is, you're gonna play it really 4 times on this strumming pattern. And this is a bit like kind of the next level here, how to get the really great sound to like how it's in the original song, because it sounds like this. And that is really 4 times, but you emphasize certain notes here, and so it will be like a melody built into the strumming pattern. And imagine if the first strumming pattern is like this, the second will be, the third will be, and the fourth. So this will be the top strumming here, and this will be the bass. So how do we play this when we are like strumming the full chords? Yeah, where the bass is the F major 7, but to get the melody, which is here in the beginning, on the first fret of E string, you need to bar those 2 strings here, the E and B. So. And here you emphasize the E string. Yeah, the strumming pattern is pretty much, yeah, it's exactly the same. So you emphasize the E string here. And the next is just you hold it just like an F major 7 here. But here you emphasize the open E string. So. On the third round, you're gonna emphasize this, so the grip will be the same, but you're just gonna play more on this note here. And the fourth time, you're gonna go back and emphasize the open E string. This is a little bit tricky, but it gives really this great bridge to the riff, which comes right after there. So if I play this slowly for you, you're gonna get what I mean here. So imagine the third time from when you're playing the F major 7 and C and G, and then you end with this F major 7 again with this 4 rounds. So I'm gonna play it slowly for you. So follow me. So, need a little bit of practice there to get with the right hand also, so you can really touch those notes which are important in this bridge. And then you are back at this hook here with the guitar riff, and then it's just outro. So that pretty much covers this song, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. A new technique with your fingers and right hand. I try to keep it as simple as possible, but sometimes you need to take it to the next level. This was one of those times. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thumb up if you did, and even better, be a subscriber and follow me on this journey. And as always, play tuned.